guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Kyuujin, and we're back with Black Cells. First episode, Season 2.
Season 2. Yes, last episode, we killed fucking Gates!
We killed Gates. I'm still angry about that, Flint.
They got to the Urca de Lima and it wasn't there, so the Groot and the new quartermaster, what's his name, they knew about what was going on, the suspicion and what potentially happened to Billy, so they already wanted to kill Flint.
Yeah.
And when they did not find the Urca de Lima, they were like, okay, you fooled us, you played with us, so we're gonna get rid of you now, you and John. So Gates, who wanted to at least keep his friend alive, tried to tell him, okay, like, this is what's gonna happen. I'm taking my ship, the Ranger, I'm leaving, because there was a man-o-war that was coming too, so Flint wanted to fight, and Gates was like, no, I'm trying to save as many people as possible, so I'm leaving. And Flint, he did not want to lose his opportunity, and he killed his friend. He then forced his crew to fight with the man-o-war, because again, the guys that wanted to stop him tried to let go of the opportunity, tried to let it go, because they did not believe it was there for the Urca de Lima. But yeah, turns out it was. There was a battle. We ended up shipwrecked, and at the end of the episode, we found out that they kept Flint and John alive because it so happens that the Urca de Lima also was shipwrecked by the storm that happened the day before.
Exactly.
So it's right there on the beach. The treasure is all over. So at the very least, he did not lie about that. So we'll see what happens to them next. In Nassau, you got Charles, who came back and he took over the fort, and he told Eleanor, I want to partner up with you, and if I partner up with you, you get to do whatever the fuck you want if you leave me alone. And you won't have another father figure lording over you. So even though she's not happy that he won, she still took the opportunity. So now they are working together. Great.
Ooh.
So this is where we are. Pretty intense finale, so I'm excited about season 2. Let's jump straight into this episode and see what they have in store for us. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
All right, let's go.
Are you certain this is wise, sir?
They're not fighting back at all.
Raiders in these waters.
These men profit nothing from blood, they profit from cargo.
I don't think that these men...
I mean, he might be right with some, I don't know.
Yeah, no, these men are hard.
These are men,
I'm sure
Mr.
of it.
Not monsters.
That's interesting.
We behave rationally and civilly.
Can we prove him wrong or right?
So will they.
Because he's basically like, he just said what Flint tried to say to Billy last season. How it's the kings trying to portray them as monsters.
Our manifest? May I ask, are you one of the pirates that calls the port of Nassau home?
I'm a recent arrival to Nassau.
Yeah, new addition to the cast.
Ash. As in Lord Ash. Let's get on with it.
Everyone up!
They're gonna kill everyone.
Guys!
Why? Who's Lord Ash?
I'd like to thank you for the orderly surrender of your ship. Ordinarily, I would return to courtesy, but your ship is about to yield a prize of far greater value than our wildest expectation, for which I'd rather not leave witnesses to the taking.
Please, sir, I have a wife and a son.
Okay, it's a good way to paint this character.
Hell of a prize.
Oh,
Who is she?
the cargo we mentioned.
She's gonna be of importance, I guess.
Yeah, duh. I guess. Are we men or are we monsters?
A little bit of both.
They are capable, like I said, of
Rationality.
But when the prize is worth it, that's when they can get brutal.
The Urca's gold is secure. There's no way approaching that beach.
So from the water, then.
Fuck are we listening to him?
Because he knows what he's doing.
No one is angry about Mr. Flint's crimes than I.
Oh, and they changed the actor, by the way.
Yeah, no.
The other one died.
What?
Yeah. I think it was cancer.
There's a fucking warship watching over every inch of the bay. A fucking warship that will prevent any approach to that beach via the sea. There's simply no way of stealing that gold. But there might be something else you can steal.
The warship?
Fucking warship.
Yay! Those skeletons in the water, they're gonna be them. That's gonna be them.
Too many soldiers on the beach, which means but the watch on the ship is spare.
Makes
Two
sense.
men approach quietly and eliminate the watch on the main mast.
He said 2 men. Who's gonna go?
That ship is your only means of escape.
Enough of this.
Once that ship is in your possession...
None of you ever remember
Once that ship is in your possession, you will be invincible!
He's using his power. Speech.
He does have a point though.
That's what made them follow him for so long despite
Now, the risk
everything.
The lies and stuff.
falls almost entirely on the first 2 men out.
Might as well be us.
I would volunteer in exchange for your pardon. That leaves 1 man to go.
John, I'll volunteer too for your pardon.
1 volunteer.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
For your pardon as well.
I'll go.
I freaking don't trust you, man.
Then let's put Mr. Flint's plan to a vote.
We're moving around, okay. Actually in London this time, cool.
What's the song again? From Sweeney Todd? London?
But there's no place like London.
Are we in the past?
Are we?
It said 1705. Yes!
So that's Flint.
Yeah,
He's the
that's
liaison
right.
sent by the Admiralty.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes.
He
Okay.
looks so much like his mother.
My father, the Earl, holds great sway amongst his peers in Whitehall. He has asked for the assistance of Her Majesty's Navy in pacifying the island to which he holds title. A number of your superiors are former schoolmates of mine. I canvassed them about your reputation. The son of a carpenter, no record of any formal schooling, and yet more literate than any 3 boys I knew at Eton. You are a rising star with a bright future in the Admiralty. You can understand my concern.
Not really.
I intend to save Nassau before she's lost forever, and I cannot do that with a partner who might be more concerned about advancing his career than he is about realizing this goal.
In a way, it's kind of like his current goal is not that different from that, right?
But he wants to save Nassau from London. Well, England.
He still wants to create a utopia, a place where we can do what we want. Oh, interesting. They said that he was his closest friend, right?
Yep.
His ideals might have been transferred. Our only friend.
Hello.
He's so done.
Stop smiling like that.
He's just trying to be
A
nice.
fighter. Someone I could count on to make a difference on that ship.
Hang on. You're serious about taking the ship?
I was wondering, I was thinking the same
I
as
thought
John.
this was how you intended to escape.
Exactly. I thought maybe he had another plan.
John.
I am happy to find some other place to survive.
I refuse to be a volunteer now.
Boston is that way. It's at least a week on foot. Quest of tribes in between. Doubt you'll survive to see sunrise tomorrow.
You have no choice, man.
How are you even going to get out there with 1 arm?
Sheer will.
You want to understand why piracy
That's
flourishes?
because this is a goal that is dear to him. He cannot abandon this.
You've seen one of these before.
No. Who is it?
Davy, someone or other.
Davy Jones?
Piracy, treason, so on and so forth.
So, this is the lesson. Pirates of New Providence Island are incorrigible.
Not him I wanted you to see.
The crowd loves it.
Then, civilization needs its monsters.
You think Whitehall wants piracy to flourish in the Bahamas?
I think they're aware of the cost associated with trying to fight it, and I think that sound travels.
You spread rumors, you spread stories.
In most cases, a man trying to change the world fails for one simple and unavoidable reason.
Doesn't want to change the world.
Everyone else.
We talked about gossip, we talked about reputation. If you create an enemy, people would rally on your side because you
Yeah.
protect them from the enemy. He had no idea of what adventure he was getting himself on when he started season 1. We are here!
Oh shit. Yep. Don't make a sound.
Jack Rackham.
The crew killer.
He did not do shit! I feel bad. And you better say sorry.
I really hope it gets better for him.
Hopefully.
What happened? Same as yesterday.
Oh.
Though it appear things have escalated. When I came here, I had nothing but my name and my wits.
No, he doesn't have his name.
I used the wits to build the name and became quartermaster to a crew that struck fear into the hearts of many, many men. Jesus Christ, what's become of my name?
Oh.
Tell me you did this.
You'll kill them too?
You can murder them all. Tell me, though, how many men do you think you can safely lure into the wrecks to their deaths? I'm afraid 8 won't cut it, because I'm pariah to just about every able-bodied man on this fucking island!
I feel bad. I feel really bad.
I'll admit right now I feel like he's one of my favorites. Him and John Silver are really at the top for me. So yeah, I feel fucking bad. I hope it gets better. It's literally because you try to help her and now like he's suffering the consequences.
He's angry, but this will pass.
Stay the fuck away from me.
I'm getting the feeling she has conflicted thoughts when it comes to Max.
Yeah.
I thought about it in between last episode and this one, and she looked at her naked and she was kind of obsessed with the idea of getting her out of it, and we were saying like maybe she connects and stuff, but maybe it goes beyond that.
You think? Maybe. I mean,
It looks like whatever whatever is there, she's biting it, but still.
be careful. You have water on your clothes.
Ah, fuck.
Oh man! Fuck!
I hope it's worth it. What you're trying to get here.
You almost got us killed. Almost. Fuck you. It's supposed to be. Doesn't it make more sense for us to prompt the lookout to come down than for us to go up there after him? We're both better off now than we were 2 minutes ago. Yet you're angry about it because it didn't happen your way.
He's got a point.
Your distrust of me is completely unwarranted.
He just doesn't like you.
I warned you about Billy. I found you over Mr. Gator's body, and did I do anything but defend you? When you were sinking to the bottom of the sea,
Oh, you
who
see.
do you imagine it was who dragged you onto that beach?
Put that in more faith in him, please.
I'm the only person within 100 miles of here who doesn't want to see you dead.
Yeah, he's been really trying. He's been trying to prove himself, trying to show them he could help, and he's good with his brain. He comes up with stuff. He's not bad.
I think a big part for Flint is that since John came along, everything kind of went to shit.
Yeah.
But it's not all his fault.
He made it more difficult. If you work together, like Flint is also very good. He understands the world. He knows how things are done, and he's good at speeches and convincing people to follow. And John is good at coming up with strategies. Work together. You'll be better for it.
But yeah, easy peasy.
Oh, the slow. Ah. So far, so good.
Oh shit!
So far, so bad.
Oh shit! Oh man!
Like, so far, so good. Shit.
Do you know Captain Hallindale of the Straight Arrow?
Yes.
The Good Fortune was captured yesterday, but by a different captain. Beat Hallindale to her. And then instead of managing her surrender, he put her entire crew to the sword. I give Hallindale a lead. Hallindale spends all his time in here. And somehow, that lead ends up in the hands of a fucking maniac.
I sold it
Max,
to Captain Doe. He paid 90 pieces for it.
you're doing stuff when they're not aware you're doing stuff.
Why would you
Why wouldn't I? Valuable information walks in the door. I should let it walk out.
She wants
Why?
to expend.
Because it bothers you.
Huh. Okay. She's gonna be an enemy.
Stay out of my fucking business. Consider this the only warning you're ever gonna get.
You muted and went in that fucking tent till you had me all turned around. We think you was some helpless thing they was beating on. We get you out and you pulled this shit.
She's learning.
Let me explain.
Don't you fucking talk back to me. Either she's on her back or she's out on the streets. If it ain't one of the two, come tomorrow. I'm gonna deal with it my way.
The thing is, Anne, she's doing what you told her to do. She's taking charge. She's
Not
using.
to take it anymore.
Yeah, she's using opportunities, and she's actively getting revenge on Eleanor.
Yeah, but when you're playing on somebody else's turf,
One of you will tell me what I need to know. Receive this gold as reward, be escorted to the beach for your escape, and the other will be quite dead.
My name is John Silver. His name is James Flint. We came here to steal the gold from the treasure gallery.
He's in it for himself. That's never changed, right? Maybe he has a plan.
no, he has a plan. He has a plan. I hope he has a plan.
It's just not out of character for him to just be like, yeah, fuck you.
Sorry.
Oh fuck, John. You did not have a plan.
Maybe, we'll see. Like, he could change his mind, but yeah.
Oh, thank God.
That's still not out of character, you know?
Shoot this one. We'll get to the pistol. This one has more scars, more fights. You've got a better chance against this one.
Not if he shoots me first.
You can beat him to it.
Stop arguing.
So I actually have to fight him?
Well, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
I love them together, by the way. Flint might teach him how to be a man of action. Thank you, Flint. We're still not to trust level, because, like, he truly believed he was just gonna leave him there, and for a sec I almost wondered.
Hold the door.
It's one at a time, man. You gotta try something. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck!
The crew's here.
Maybe, I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
it's so
okay,
crude.
okay.
It's so crude.
They just were tired of waiting for us.
Mr. Logan, why the anchor? We must get underway before they lose those cannons on the beach. Of the places, unfurl the canvas!
I mean, if we do manage this, we're gonna get a big-ass ship. It does look cool. That means we're not getting the treasure.
I mean, we can still attack, I guess.
He's thinking. He's gonna come up with something. He's not gonna let that go.
Perhaps it is in everyone's best interest that you and I find a way past all of this. Your anger, it is understandable.
She did not ask for anything,
Perhaps
though.
there is something else underlying it. Something hiding in a place not even you can see. Perhaps we would do well to bring it into the light.
Fuck you think you're doing?
Feelings that she did not understand, fascination and obsession that was there, and she tried to reject it, so it turned into anger. I wonder how that's gonna go with Jack. You might enjoy it.
I understand Mr. Meeks tells you the episode in the good fortune was a case of self-defense. I apologize
Yeah,
for
right.
that. When I heard he told you that, I knew instantly that a woman of your stature would see right through it. So I thought, if I came here to tell the truth, we might reach a more favorable outcome. Every man here served under a captain who uses violence to achieve an end. When the men see that, they can spot the lie. They know that that captain is in some part of the soul, sickened by his own actions, and the lie infects everyone who sees it. When the men see me slaughter the crew of the good fortune, when they see me burn a boy alive in front of his father's eyes, they know. There's no lie there. There's no secret remorse there.
I am a psychopath.
I simply don't have it in me.
Okay, he's really intense.
Well, that clarifies things. I intend to be here sometime. It would be a shame to make enemies of each other over such a small amount of money.
Charles, we might need you. Then he did say she needed stronger allies, stronger partners, people who did not need protection. I don't know, but he will cause trouble.
Yeah,
and he
might
doesn't
need
want
some protection from him.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to follow her rules, so.
I don't believe you did any of this for a pardon. I think you intend to reclaim your captaincy. I think you intend to take control of this ship. And I think you intend to return to that beach on
For sure.
teeth and seize every last ounce of gold off of it. And I think you're going to need my help to do it.
With your silver thong, man.
He's good at this.
Can we join forces together, please?
They'd be
Tell
great.
me I'm wrong.
You're not.
Shit, you're right.
He hates that he's right, but. Huh.
Oh, hi, Spartacus.
Okay. Very
So-
strong first episode.
Great intro for the second season.
Yeah. Who do we want to talk about first? There's a lot that happened.
Nassau.
Okay, so Anne and Max, I think, is the easiest. Like I said, I thought about this in between last episode and this episode. She was looking at her naked, and there was a hesitation there, so it's not too far-fetched. And Max noticed, so there has been looks. There have been looks, and the fact that she was so involved in helping her, it affected her when she heard her cry. It went deeper than just like, oh, I just don't like that she gets treated like this. So, because she did not do that she's not doing it to everyone. She did it with her. So I feel like she was interested and she's pulled in when it comes to Max. But where I'm wondering, like, is it going to become complicated or not? Like, with Jack, it might become weird because, like, you are in a relationship with him. So what does that become?
How is it gonna evolve?
Yeah, how is it gonna go? Is it a one-time thing? I don't think so. Is it just get the frustrations out and once it's done, we get to move on? Or is it gonna last and you're not gonna be able to let go of her? And then that puts strain on your relationship with Jack. So we'll see how that goes. If anything, if it goes completely well, at least they're not gonna fight anymore. They'll be, together and there won't be any feuds between them. We just need Jack to be on board.
But I mean, if because of it, there's no more fight between each other.
Yeah.
I think Jack will be fine with it because he doesn't like to be in the middle of it.
The only thing he has left is the brothel, and Max is helping the brothel. She's keeping him, look out for it, keeping it in check. She knows how it works, and she understands what it can bring. It's not just a brothel, it's a source of information, and she knows how to use that. She's taking charge so much, and she's using that new power to go against Eleanor and get her own
but by
revenge.
going so she might create new enemies if she continue in that way.
New enemies.
You need still to play safe if you want to play that game.
The only enemy she'd be making is Eleanor, and she already knows. Eleanor, I don't know if she'd go against Max, because she still feels guilty for what happened. So maybe she says you better not cross me, but I don't know if she'll do anything. We'll see. But it makes sense that, you'd want to hurt her back a little bit. And I am proud that she's becoming stronger. But you are playing a dangerous game. And Jack is not going to say shit because, again, like I said, Max is helping him take control of the brothel and she's helping him keeping it.
Yeah.
Where it bothered Anne, of course, Max was the source of a lot of frustration, stuff that she did not want to admit, maybe. And beyond that, it's also everything that happened because of those emotions. So she acted. I think she went out of character to help her, and she feels like all it brought is fucking suffering. So now their reputation is destroyed. Jack is getting beat up. It's on her. They can do shit. And Max is taking control. So out of the three of them, she's really the one that's coming out on top, all because of those emotions and this fascination that she had for her that she did not want to admit. So now at least we got that out of the way. We'll see how they evolve from there. But they could make a strong team. I just wish that... it's great to have the brothel, but I hope they get more in the future. I want Jack to get his reputation back. I want Anne to move on from this place too. Max, I don't know where she'll go from there, but I hope they don't stay stuck here. He's technically supposed to be a pirate captain, right? So
Jack did say that at the beginning he only had his name and his wits, and he used his wits to create his name.
He suffered for a long time to do this.
Yeah.
And now he lost the name.
I have faith in him that he can go back from the beginning, start from the bottom, go to the top again.
The thing is, when you start and you have nothing, you have a name and you can build up that name. People don't have anything against you.
But once your name has been tarnished, it's more difficult to...
Yeah. You bring baggage.
Yeah.
So he is suffering. It's unfortunate because he's not the one behind the thing, but he did choose to back up Anne. He stayed with her. He was loyal to her. He did not warn the men when he went to the wreck. So he chose Anne over these men, but it's still her who did this, and he's the one getting beat up. So it sucks. But we'll see how that evolves. I hope the situation gets better because I really like him.
Charles is not really doing much besides just being in the fort.
He did say
and just enjoying life.
He did say to Eleanor last episode that you get to do whatever you want as long as I'm not bothered. As long as you let me do whatever I want. So I guess this is what he wants. The power, but not the responsibility.
Yeah, but when you're asking for a partnership, you need to be a partner.
I feel like maybe...
You need to do your part also.
I feel like he doesn't want to do this, these meetings and shit, because it's still a type of control from Eleanor. It's a way for her to have them exactly where she wants them, make them understand that she's still the one in charge, she's still the one that decides what happens. Mm-hmm. And if he's to be her partner on equal footing and she's not to lord over him or anything, he cannot listen to her whenever she just wants him there. He won't be following her rules. He'll be doing his thing. He'll be there. He'll give her his reputation. He'll give her basically he'll allow her to do whatever she wants, but she cannot ask for his help. She cannot ask for his support. Well, I mean, maybe if it's in his interest, but she cannot expect him to follow her like a little dog. Like, he's not her employee.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she tried to stay in control. She tried to keep up her order. But when it comes to Eleanor, I'm a bit worried because, yeah, I do believe that she believes that, yeah, she wants this business to work. She wants to prove herself. But I also think that he's a bit right when it comes to that darkness and how she truly wants things. And she has proven to us that sometimes, yeah, emotions get in the way.
She has that darkness.
Yeah, and she's not always business-like. She wants to be. She shows herself to be a businesswoman. That's the image she wants to put out. But whenever there's a slight, someone insults her, someone goes against her, she's not above doing some shitty stuff behind the scenes to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So I think he's right when he's saying he knows her in certain ways that even herself might not realize, or at least she's not admitting it to herself. So that's why when he's saying, like, what if I give you an opportunity to get rid of Flint, but get all the money? And I was wondering, like, yeah, I think you're saying fuck you because you don't want him to be right, but there is a part of you that might be considering it.
But I mean, people get frustrated when they're being told the truth in their face.
And I mean,
so yeah, he might have had a point right there.
And it's bad because Flint would need Eleanor. She's in charge of Nassau. Like, with everything that happened, yeah, she almost felt like she almost lost everything. But she's the main businesswoman on the place. She's in charge of commerce. Like, she's the only one that's making this place work. And he wants to create his utopia there. So he needs someone to help the money flow. Like, without a system, without order, it's not going to work. And he would need her to implement that order. So he needs her. If she gives up on us, if she leaves us, it's going to be much difficult.
At least we still got John Silver with us.
He's really intelligent, and together they could be great. So team up, you guys. I feel like, yeah, John has tried many times to prove to Flint that he was on his side, but it's hard to trust him. He's a good speaker. He's got a silver tongue.
There's also old resentment. Like I said, since John joined the crew, for Flint at least, everything went to shit.
He's a nuisance. He's making it more difficult. And the thing is, he's good at manipulating people. So he always ends up getting what he wants.
Yeah.
He gets people on his side, he manipulates them, so yeah, it sucks and Flint doesn't like him, but realize that right now, yeah, it's true, he's intelligent enough to guess where Flint is going. I don't know how he's gonna achieve that, but he looked at that beach and he was like, so there's no way he's gonna let that go.
No, and Jones knows it. He knows that Flint wants to take back the ship, take back the captaincy, and just take the goal and leave.
But that's the thing, if John doesn't follow Flint, he's gonna end up a beggar with nothing. So he has no, like, it is in his interest. If Flint wants to try again and get the money, and he's got a plan, he's a strong man, he's got training, he's got background, and he's good at rallying people. Yes, he's manipulating them too. So in a way, he's actually very similar to John. It's just that he's got more experience and he's a true, like, he's a fighter, whereas for John, slips around, so he needs to learn a little bit from Flint, I think, but together they could be really great, because John, I think, is more intelligent than Flint. He comes up with better stuff, but Flint has the passion and the dreams to get John where he wants.
I'm not gonna say that John is smarter than Flint.
From
I'm
what
gonna
I
say
saw,
that he's thinking outside of the box.
I think
for maybe easiest way.
From what I saw, I feel like he's smarter, but I mean, it depends on the situation. Again, experience could get you far.
I mean, it's not for nothing that I've read somewhere that if you want to do the job, but with less work, find, like, lazy people, because they're gonna find a way to do the job, like, without putting the work in it,
I wouldn't say they are lazy.
Not lazy, but so you know what I meant, basically. No?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I need to maybe look it up and say, what's the saying again? But, yeah.
But beyond that, I'm really happy we're seeing flashbacks of Flint when he was in the Navy and when he met Thomas.
Yeah.
There's a lot that we don't know about their relationship, so to see that it's great. And there's so much of what Thomas said in this episode that I feel like Flint kept with him, and it's kind of how he's doing things now. This is the proof that they were close at one point, that they got, you know, he got him, like he told him how he saw the world and how he wanted to make the world. And
Because
it's like,
they thought alike?
no, I feel like Flint saw the world in a certain way and Thomas saw it in another way. Like he was an idealist, like he had dreams, big dreams of saving the world, like making things better, saving Nassau, getting rid of piracy, but without necessarily just punishing, like making them into monsters and destroying them. Like he's an idealist, like I said, but Flint, when you met him, I feel like he was really he was hardened already by the reality, by how things are done, and he understood that piracy was a necessary evil that the government was never going to really get rid of, because you need that to keep things in control, as weird as that sounds.
I know they're,
Yeah, you need people to fear them, to manipulate them better. You need to, you know, when you get one here and there, you need to give them an execution, give them punishment, so that the crowds, when you get rid of the monster, they back you up more, like they feel like you're the hero. So it's a way to manipulate and control society. But I guess if you mix the two views, if you mix the two dreams, you get what Flint is trying to do now. So you cannot get rid of piracy, because the government is never going to change his mind. The government, like the king, is never going to, you know, say, oh, okay, we get to reform pirates, we need to make deals, and there are no pirates, even though that's where we're going eventually, although there are still pirates around.
There are still
They are
pirates
just different.
today.
It's just not the same, but yeah. So if the government is not going to get rid of piracy, and they want control over everything, and there's always going to be like, and I mean, there's more to it, of course, like there's what happened next, like that led to him wanting to create, he keeps talking about a world where we get to be free, a world where we get to take what we want and keep what we have, without them just playing in our pockets and manipulating us and forcing us and stuff. So we'll see how that came to be, but it sounds like he's trying to create the utopia that Thomas talked about his way.
Yeah.
Just understanding also how that, you know, you cannot make it the way he wants it, and he wants to completely separate himself from London. So instead he'll create a new place, still using Nassau, but a new place that follows the rules of the old world. So technically not pirates per se, but
there will be some sort of order, basically.
yeah, there'll still be order. So that's why he's talking about kings and stuff. So it's Thomas's dream with a bit of Flint's realism. But yeah, he really influenced him a lot. So I'm excited to see how that relationship evolved.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I really like this first episode. I'm excited for season 2. We'll see what the plan is. But yeah, Dufresne's actor, I was told that they were going to change him this season, and I looked it up, and I guess he died in between season 1 and 2. Fucking cancer, man. I think it's cancer. Fucking illness. But yeah, so season 2, guys. Hopefully you guys are as excited as we are to keep this show going. Thank you for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right away, they are on Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't want to, the next one will be on YouTube next week. So see you then, guys.
Bye.
Bye.